Okay, guys, hello and welcome back to Shades Hobby Doc Bay. I'm behind the camera again. Today is Saturday, it's either 27 or 28, I can't remember. Sorry, y'all. 2020. Okay, I got the surprise of my life, if you want to call it that. Remember me talking about another white shelf that I had in the trailer that I was planning on putting here at the end of my table over there, and it would come out and be about as long as my project table, and that there was going to be a narrow space in between the two, and it was a bit taller than this table, and I was going to be able to stand at it and craft. Well, hubby got my white shelf out of the trailer. It was a little messy. It had a bad spot on it. I had to clean it up. Elizabeth had smelt the bad spot, and it kind of smelt bad. So she said, leave it sitting out on the porch for a day or two, and, I guess to air out, and that would take the stink away. I can't smell, as y'all all know. I have enlarged aneroids and can't smell. So anyway, I did that. So I had hubby to bring it in, and when I went to set it up at my table, something was wrong. Something was just not right. The way that it was standing on the porch, and I believe I had showed that to y'all in one of my videos out there, it was too tall for me to stand at and craft. So when I turned it the other way and laid it down, it was too short for me to stand up and craft. I don't even think it was as tall as this table here. So something was wrong. Something was off. I was so totally bumfuzzled and confused. I didn't know what in the world, because I did remember standing up at my white shelf like that in Tennessee, and I think even in Lacombe, and crafting at it. Okay, I called hubby. He was at the shop working. I got on FaceTime with him. I showed it to him and told him the problem. He said, He said, well, maybe you had some blocks under it, and it was sitting up on blocks. And I said, well, okay, do you have any at your shop you can bring to me? So then, after I got off the phone with him, got to thinking about it, and I wanted to see. So I went into my videos, and I found a couple of the old videos in Tennessee, and I found the ones where I was actually standing at it to craft. Well, the first one that I watched when I found that video, I was sitting in my chair and I was talking, and I had turned the camera around, and I was showing things in my room, and I was even showing Butchie and Junior. They were there and they were laying in their beds and stuff, and I was talking about them, and I was moving the camera slowly around the room, and lo and behold, when it turned around there, I seen my white shelf, but it was not the one that I had stood up at and crafted at. It was this one, the one we had brought in, and it was standing up in the corner, tall and narrow, and it had all kind of stuff on it. It was just being used as a tall shelf instead of the one that I stood at and crafted. And when I seen that, my mouth flew open, and y'all can imagine what I looked like sitting there with my mouth wide open, like, what? Okay, so then I slowly turned the camera around more in this video I was watching, and lo and behold, there was my white shelf that I stood up and crafted at. So, there was 2 shelves, people. 2 shelves. I was only remembering the one, but there was 2 shelves. I had totally forgot about this shelf. So now, I have an extra shelf in here in my room that I can put things on, and as you can see, it's empty, except for the top. I'm going to show y'all that here in a minute. So, I pushed my basket further back this way. I still don't know what I want to use it for. Also, in one of them videos I noticed in Tennessee, this is funny too, this was Elizabeth's basket, but she was letting me borrow it in my room in Tennessee. And I had reading books all scattered, laid, cute in that basket. And so it wasn't mine at the time, it was hers, but I was borrowing it. She was letting me use it, and that's how I was using it. So I don't know if I want to do it, but now she has given it to me, so it's mine. I don't know if I want to do that or something else with it. I still got to figure that out. But I had it here, so I moved it back. Okay, I had my doll there, so temporarily I've moved her right here, okay? The deal was I'm going to put her at the end of my white shelf that I thought was that one, that I thought I was going to get to bring in and put right here. I was going to set her, the cart, right at the end of it there, okay? Y'all hang on, I've got my chair on my cord here of my phone. Y'all let me fix it. Sorry, y'all. Whoa, running in things behind me. So I've got an extra shelf. So I thought I'd share that fun surprise I had with y'all. Now, I want to let y'all know about something else I've been doing. Okay, I've been doing a little bit of crafting, but it's kind of like repair crafting. Alright, so first off, let me show you. I had my chalkboard up there. It's laying here right now for temporarily because hubby started trying to hang up my purple zigzag shelf right there under the pink, and then I was going to lower the chalkboard. Sorry, y'all couldn't see. He didn't have what he needed. He's got to get it. So that's still yet to be done. But if I can reach my phone cord over here to show y'all, I'm not going to be able to get close. I fixed a saying that I love in that frame, and hubby hung it up for me. I'm going to unplug this a minute. It needs to be charged. It's low, but I want y'all to read that. Try to be like the turtle, at ease in your own shell. I love that. So I put that up there. Okay, now let me get this plugged back up so that it won't die on us. So we're doing that, and I can also let y'all know hubby put up the 2 of the new blinds in our bedroom, traded out for the old ones. One of the old ones didn't have holes in it, and 2 in the kitchen by the table did. So he traded one of those out, the one that had the biggest hole in it. So got that done. Okay, for my repair crafts that I've been doing. Number 1, one of my little ball magnets, the magnet had fell out, so I glued it back on and put it up there. My little fire hydrant, the magnet had come off a hit. I glued it on there and put it back up there. My bathtub here, the leg had broke off, and I glued it on. Okay, that's why it's laying here upside down. Okay, what else? Let me look under here. I feel like there's... okay. Seemed like there was something else other than these. Let me get my cord over here. Okay, this... I'm going to bring it forward. This shoe, I had it in this shelf in the living room. Remember, it was cram packed, so it was way in the back and you couldn't really see it. That purse was in there too. But the strap of the shoe had broke off. And so you can see, and I glued it on. And I hope it holds good. You can see there where it's cracked, and I had to glue it on. But that says, well, if I would have it not upside down, walk by faith. Okay, so I fixed that. Alright, this purse here, I had got in, let me set it. Here, let's come over here so y'all can see it better. I found that in like a thrift store in Tennessee, and it's a wire purse. It didn't have the ribbon on it. It didn't have the lace around it. It didn't have the gift tissue paper in it. It was just the wire, but it did have these beads on it. But I wanted to do something to it, and I had even thought about maybe entwining some lace or ribbon in and out through all these holes, but I just didn't know how to do it. I did that with this. I've got it behind these big pieces here and tied in a knot right there, so that's not even glued on. It had come off, so I had to redo that. I had just wrapped it around it, and it had all come unloose and undone, so I rewrapped it, but I glued it this time. So that's the repair I did on that. And I had stuck the colorful gift tissue in there to give it some color and pretty it up. So that's what I repaired there on that. Oh yeah, when I had to move baby and put this shelf here, all I had to do, her little thing here, it was lower. I just had to take it out and I moved it right up under her thing. But I'm just going to leave that there even though she's not going to be there. Okay, so that is my, and I've also started back on my little, I'm making a garland of these little crocheted polka dots. And what I'm doing is the strings that are left over, which I have a tendency to have long ones, I'm just tying them together like this to make my garland. I may end up still stringing some yarn or twine through all their holes. And I'm thinking about draping them. I want to make more with all these different colored yarns. And I'm thinking about, let me see if I can do this. Hang on. I'm getting tangled up in my cord here. Okay, I'm thinking about seeing if up top I can kind of come here, start here at the corner, droop it down to that corner, and then droop it down here, and then droop it down here to make a garland across there like that, of that. So, that's what I'm working on there. So that's my little bit of crafts I've been doing, and the repair crafts, and then that's my story of my shelf, and the basket, and the things Albert is doing for me, and did for me, and the blinds in yonder and all that. Updating y'all on all that. Alright guys, that's all I have for you for now, so I am out of here until next time. I'm done, I'm going, toodaloo-hoo.